Hello, today is October 6th, 2015. We have 25 days of Nano prep left. Yay! We're on week 6 this week. Kind of exciting. We're moving into October officially. This is like the first full week of October that we're going to be working in. And so now we're kind of getting down into like detailed stuff. First things first, I need to apologize for not having my video up on time last week. Shit got crazy, shit got real. There was a lot of stuff going on with my mom's dog last week, and it really just didn't put me in a very good mood to like be happy and peppy and my normal like yay self. So that is kind of resolving itself. The dog seems to be getting better. It turns out that he has an autoimmune disease, which is not good, no bueno, but he's on some medication. His personality started coming back the day after we got him back from the vet, and so I'm really excited. I'm going to go see him today and see how he's doing and what Mom's up to and everything. So it's looking up, and so pressure is like lifting off of my chest, and yeah, like I said the other day, I'm glad that this is happening now and not during November, because this will be out of the way. Hopefully nothing major comes up during November and I'll just have to deal with it then, but yeah, it's starting to improve, so I'm feeling a lot more motivated now too. That was the big thing. Like last week I made the video on Tuesday, and even though I didn't really want to, I still wanted to do it, but I just couldn't motivate myself to edit it and get it up. So I finally did that last night. My motivation is coming back. My juju's flowing. What is even that? I don't even know. Last night I did some notes from my book here. I'm still really far behind on these notes, but I'm at a point now where I can start working through the notes that I've already got down and keep taking the notes at the same time, so I can still be making the progress that I want to through October, even though I don't have all of the notes done yet, like I wanted to have done. But anyway, so what did I do last week while I was kind of mopey and down? I didn't do much, obviously. Last week started at the very end of September, the 29th and the 30th. I did get a little bit of work done there with my orange star. And this month, we changed over to a blue star for NaNoWriMo. And as you can see, there are no blue stars. But we're going to see a lot of blue stuff this week. I didn't take very many notes, and like maybe just a couple pages or something. One thing I did do this week, I got this journal. It's a leather journal. It's got this really pretty design on the front. I don't know if you can see that on there, but it there's like top and bottom design here. It reminds me a lot of the floating island in the story that I'm writing this year, where there's, you know, all the buildings and stuff, and the castle is on the top side of the island, and then there's the underbelly. And this is kind of a really neat like graphical representation of the island. I saw it at work while I was putting away stuff, and I immediately wanted it, so I bought it. And it's got these really cool like fuzzy edges. It's journal paper, so it's cool. And what I think I'm gonna do with that journal is maybe make it into like a grimoire or something, maybe have some histories in it. I'm gonna write some stuff up in the computer and proof it and everything, and then physically write it in the book. I think that might be kind of a fun little project to do. It has no bearing on NaNoWriMo, but like it's something that I think I'd like to have a physical something else while I write the story at some point. I don't have to do it before November. It's just, I saw it, it's inspiring me, I'm really excited about it, and I have to find another one for book 2. Because the story that I'm writing this year, for some reason I know that it's going to be a duology. There's going to be, I was going to say at least 2, but there's going to be only 2. I don't see how it can be more than 2. So this week, what I have until next Tuesday, I'm going to be refocusing my efforts and doubling down and making sure that I'm focused on NaNoWriMo. It's a lot closer now. We've only got about 4 weeks left of prep, so definitely it's going to be creeping up my priority list. So there's 3 things I'm going to be concentrating on during November. I'm going to be concentrating on character, on setting, and plot. Character and setting, I'm kind of going to be going over through the activities laid out in the book I've been reading last month. There's some activities or exercises that James Scott Bell has laid out for finding, areas of conflict and suspense to put in your novel. I'm also going to be focusing on plot this month. For that, I'm going to start putting scenes into my spreadsheet like I did before. So for that, I need to, I think I've already started that spreadsheet, so I need to open that up and refamiliarize myself with what I've already done. And then each week this month, I'm going to be trying to add to it. I think I want to do at least 10 scenes a week added to it, at least. And they don't even have to be like the scenes in order. I just need to come up with, 10 scenes a week to throw into the timeline, and then I can kind of add stuff in and flesh it out later. I also have my kind of vague brainstorming outline that I've already done, so I need to reread through that. I kind of glanced through it the other night, so I need to reread through that this week and make sure that it all still makes sense. I'm feeling so much better this week. I feel like I'm gonna start making a lot more traction than I have. I'm like making these videos and I'm talking about all these things I'm gonna do, and I haven't done them the last 2 weeks. I feel a little bit like I've been lying or something. I don't know. I'm just stressed. But that's pretty much it for this week. I'm motivated again, and my mood has come back, and I'm really excited to keep moving forward. It seems like there's a lot more people remembering that NaNoWriMo is coming up, and a lot more people getting on board with their prep and getting ready for it, and this is like, we're moving more and more into the season, and I'm just really excited about it. I'm so glad to have people to talk to about NaNoWriMo because it's pretty cool. So I think that's it for me this week. I will see you next week for another update. I've got things put on my calendar so that I make sure I get stuff done this week. So I will have things to report. But I'm glad you guys are sticking with me, and I'm glad you guys are prepping for NaNo, and we're all doing this together, and I'm just stoked. So life kicked me in the ass, but we survived. I'll see you next week for another update. Bye.